Hey guys, join me as I take on the challenge of exploring the ports in the Canary Islands without breaking the bank. In this video, we explored the Canary Islands without booking a shore excursion through the ship. Stay tuned to see what we did, how much we spent, and did we make the right decision to do it on our own? Hello everyone. If this is your first time visiting our channel, my husband and I retired early and we're traveling throughout the US and around the world. The Canary Islands. Many travelers think that exploring these islands requires a hefty budget. But fear not, fellow travelers, we did it without breaking the bank. Now, you can decide if our method was worth it or not. You can let me know in the comments below later on the video. But visiting the Canary Islands had been on our bucket list for, it seemed like forever. We lived in Europe, we wanted to go, and for some reason or other, it was either too expensive or the timing didn't work out. So imagine our excitement when we realized that we could get to explore these gems on our Norwegian Sky Cruise. Now, initially, NCL planned for just 2 stops in the Canary Islands, and we were okay with that. Thank you very much. But NCL at the last minute changed our itinerary. And then they took out one of the very ports that was one of the reasons why we booked this particular cruise, but more about that on a future video. So we initially had 2 stops, now we had 4 stops in the Canary Islands. So I wasn't sure if this was an upgrade or a downgrade. So our 4 new fabulous destinations, where 2 of them were new, was Santa Cruz de La Palma, Arrecife, Tenerife, and Las Palmas. And hopefully I'm saying those correctly. Now, while the Canary Islands are part of Spain, they're sprinkled off the northwest coast of Africa, giving them this irresistible blend of Spanish flair and unique cultural charm. The Canary Islands have so much to offer, and I'm excited to share our experiences with you. And hopefully it will help you when you're planning your next trip. The first island that we arrived at was Santa Cruz de La Palma. Getting off the ship and into the port was relatively easy. You just follow the red road with the blue line. It was really hot when we got off of the ship. So you follow the little path and it leads you right into this little building with all of your, of course, shops for you to purchase items and to get a little break from the heat. So we just passed by that one little booth and the walking tour was €10. Not bad at all. So when you come out of the building, you can see here there are a lot of taxis here that you could take if you wanted to. So they made this super easy for you. You just follow the blue line, it drops you right into the city. Can't beat it. And so here we are along the water and you see the sign, Santa Cruz de La Palma. So we are coming over here to take this elevator to go up, and I was concerned that it wasn't open because of all the construction, but it looks like it is. It's supposed to take you up to the top, so the great views from up there. Good morning. Okay, quick 5-minute ride up. It looks like about 6 people can get on at a time, and it's free. And one of the things is you get a really wonderful view from up here. Espera, primo, espera. He literally looks only about 6 people in. So nice view from up here. Total cost? 0. Okay, so we're going to explore up here for a while. Next up, we're heading to one of the island's most popular attractions, the Musea Naval. It's actually a museum inside of a boat. The boat is a replica of the kind of sailing ships that Spanish and Portuguese explorers used back in the 15th and 16th centuries. Inside the museum, you can dive into the island's naval history, from its conquest days all the way to modern times. When you step into the ship, There is a treasure trove of historical facts and nautical equipment waiting on the bottom floor. Then you can climb up to get a feel for what life aboard a ship like this might have been like back then. In fact, it is said that Christopher Columbus, love him or hate him, stopped here on this island on his exploration trip, where he ultimately ended up in the Americas. It is a very unique museum, and I am of the opinion that one must learn from history so that we do not repeat it. The cost at the time of this recording to enter the museum was around €5. After soaking up all that history, we stopped by a local restaurant for a drink and some good old fashioned people watching. Then came my favorite part of the day, the beach. I'm absolutely obsessed with beaches, and this one was extra special because it was my very first black sand beach. It was so cool. Good morning, everyone. We are in Arrecife, Spain, and we're up this morning. It is about 10:30, and we're leaving Norwegian Sky, and we're going to walk into the city. Now, the guy here, there's nothing looks like around the dock, so they're saying it's going to take about 45 minutes to walk into the city, so we'll see how long it takes. We need the exercise, so hey, might as well do it, right? We don't have any excursions planned. We're just going to do a DIY, so come along with us. Weather's nice. It's not as hot as it was yesterday. And where were we at yesterday? I don't remember. He said Spain, one of the Canary Islands. We're hitting all of them. So this is going to be really interesting. Now we're walking alongside of a highway. So I don't know if I recommend this. The shuttle bus for €20 a piece, or $20 a piece, I'm not sure. Was looking much better now. But we met some lovely people along the way trying to get over here. So, but we'll keep plugging and see if we get to the city center, if it was even worth it. So we're up here. Our ship is right there. And so we had to walk all along there, all the way around, past the windmills, up this little side of the interstate and come up around this way. And I see people in the far distance because we end up going that way because they have city assignments to the city. And you walk this way, but then they've got it cut off. So people are climbing the wall to get up here. But it looks like, I'm looking here, like they're trying to create something that makes it a little easier for people to walk. So maybe by the time you guys, if you ever do this cruise, it'll be easier for you to get over here. It looks like we're finally here in the area. So down this way, it looks like it's restaurants, and there's some water here. We're going to cross this bridge to get over to our first place that we're going to be stopping at today. So we're here at the Castillo, and there's a line. It looks like it was about 20 people. It looks like it's about 20 people in line. And I just spoke to someone who spoke English that they were number 10 and they've been waiting 25 minutes. So don't think I'm going to go inside of this one this time. Don't have that much time, and yeah. Looks cool from the outside, but yeah, I don't think we'll be going inside. Here's the line. So it's not a very long line, but they're just only letting so many people in at a time. So I don't want to wait that long. So right across the area of the castle, you come over this area and you have more modern buildings here in the city center. Shops, restaurants, different places you just sit and eat, relax, and enjoy yourself. We just finished up our cruise port day in Arrecife, Spain, and we were at the Las Momelas, I guess, port.
And so we walked over. It took about an hour. They said 45 minutes, but it was pretty rough terrain. I wouldn't advise doing that. So we make the mistake so you don't have to. And we came back. We used a taxi, and it was only 10 euro. So not bad coming back. If you go through the cruise ship, it was 20, I think either $20 or 20 euros per person for the shuttle to the city. To be honest with you, I probably would do an excursion on this particular trip because really wasn't a whole lot there. And then the one thing that I did want to see, there was a line for it. I didn't want to wait that long. So that's our day. And we ended up having nice weather. It was overcast most of the day. But, you know, hey, it's another day in the Canary Islands.
The next morning, we docked at Santa Cruz de Tenerife. This island was much easier to navigate than the island yesterday. You simply had to follow the blue line. It was about a 20-minute walk into town from the port. It was a little cloudy and had rained previously that morning. You can see our first stop in the distance. We arrived at Auditoria de Tenerife, and it looked a lot like the one in Sydney, Australia. We left the area and walked towards the city center.
Okay, so we're in this lovely plaza here, and people are taking pictures of the Santa Cruz sign. So we're here on the island of Tenerife or Tenerife. So yeah, right here you've got here, and then you've got this wonderful statue up here as well. And if you go along this way, down this way, there is a lot of restaurants and shops and things like that. So we left the little plaza where the Santa Cruz sign is at, and we're walking down this way. It's a lovely little area, pedestrian only, with little restaurants and cafes and shops here. Sit and relax, and of course, people watch. We are making a pit stop here at TKO Tacos here in the city center, and get a taste of Mexican food. And it's a cute little place. I'll turn my camera around. So you've got seating here inside and outside. So we will see what it tastes like. Tacos are pretty close to what you get in Mexico, more like a street taco. Don't have a lot of toppings. I thought the flavor was good, was fresh. Could have been hotter for me. Of course, I always like really hot food. Kevin, I thought he had tacos, but he had taco and a quesadilla. The quesadillas were good because they were made fresh, so they were hot. So I don't know if I'd do it again. I'd probably do a quesadilla. I would come back, but I would probably do a quesadilla instead of the taco. So we found this park, and it's beautiful.
We enjoyed our time in Tenerife, and it is definitely on our list to return to someday. Good morning, everyone. We are in Las Palmas, Gran Canaria, in the Canary Islands, and this is day 7, I think, of our cruise. But anyway, today we're going to take it a little bit easier. We've been doing a lot of city touring, a lot of walking, and as part of our weight loss challenge, we're doing the 2 classes in the morning most days, and then walking almost 7, at least on average 7 miles a day. So today we're just going to walk over to the beach and take it easy. I've already done 2 classes this morning. Kevin's done 1 and 5 miles already. So here we go. It is hot here today. So great day for the beach, I guess. This seems like a pretty navigate. You walk off the ship. We're on the Norwegian Sky over there. Come through that little area there and walk out. Canary Islands have done a great job. Most of them, except the Arrecife, I guess it was, of helping you find your way to the city. So when you go through the little exit point there, they have tuk-tuks. You come over here, they have a sign that says cancellation, gives you information there. And then here is a whole information booth. And then you can also do a ho-ho bus, hop on, hop off.
It looks like that's where you catch the hop on, hop off bus. So when you turn the corner, make a right here. There's another place that you can catch a taxi to go to various places. So this was a pretty easy way to get over to the beach. They have the signs. You just basically follow the signs. Of course, we use Google or Waze when we're traveling, and just use your GPS to get you there. So here is the beach, and it looks really nice. Nice little boardwalk area here. So they have umbrellas, places, pretty long stretch, and you have the water and the mountains in the background. Very, very nice. And then along here, you've got the looks like different restaurants and things. So I guess you can sit and eat and drink and look out, or you can actually get on the sand itself. So my suggestion is if you do this beach to get here early, because we walked to several vendors and had a difficult time trying to find a beach chair. It is a little after 11 a.m. So a late start because we did our classes. So if you don't do it, I would say get here early so you can get a beach chair. €9 for the two chairs and the umbrella. So not a bad price.
Over here is a place where they do sand art. They were just setting it up when we walked by, so I will stop by later and see if we can see any of the sand creations. This area is located next to Beach Hut number 2. As you can see from the sign, it is hot. 32 degrees Celsius, which is around 89 degrees Fahrenheit, so very warm for the end of November. The umbrellas that were with the chairs that we rented earlier were small, so not much shade there. Also, the chairs are facing the sun, so I guess you can get a tan, but as you can see, I probably don't need one of those. But it is interesting how different cultures do different things, because in the US, you'll be facing the ocean. Also, on a side note, this is Europe, so there are instances of public nudity, so be aware of that if you may find that offensive. Unfortunately, there wasn't much to see with the sand art when I checked back later. I would just have to come back and check it out if I get the opportunity to actually spend time on this island in the future. There you have it. Our port days in the Canary Islands, and this area of Spain is simply beautiful. We enjoyed ourselves and we didn't break the bank. With a little bit of planning and research, you can have an amazing time in the Canary Islands without overspending. Of course, Kevin and I did a lot of walking, but that is a vital part of our travel because we not only want to see the world, but incorporate exercise into our daily routine. This way, we hopefully can travel longer, save a little cash, and stay physically fit. This strategy may not be for you if you have mobility issues, but you can always take taxis, get on the hop on, hop off buses, and that way you don't have to walk quite as much as we did. Thank you so much for watching our video today. What is your best tip for doing a port without booking an excursion? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're already a fan of the Canary Islands, what's your favorite spot or activity? Please like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you will get notified when I drop a video each weekend. Take care, everyone, and safe travels.